Hey guys, I'm Chiedza,
And I'm Nathalie.
and welcome to Glorify Podcast, where we give God all the
Glory!
Welcome to episode 3. Episode 3. We are being consistent.
Very consistent.
Yes. How has your week been?
My week has been good. Yeah, it has been good. I went out,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
with my family for the first time this April break. Yeah, I was supposed to go out with my friends, but then, yeah, things happened.
She bailed out. She bailed out.
Bailed out. Yeah, I really wanted to come, but then, yeah, I just had to. Plus, we're going to meet again soon, so I was like, you know what?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
And yeah, I finished reading Romans.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
What did you learn?
So last time I was telling people how I learned not to judge. Later on into Romans, I was now learning like the actual reasons behind why we're not supposed to judge.
Okay.
Yeah, so Paul was saying that sometimes the way people do things, that's what they believe in, right? So instead of judging someone, understand why they're doing it, because they believe in something, you know. Yeah, you know how some people say, I don't eat pork, and then you eat pork. Just because they eat pork and you don't does not mean that there is need for like judgment between the two of you. And also sometimes people, I don't know, people have, just like how people have different convictions about certain stuff. Yeah, so I think I understood more things in depth about why I shouldn't judge. Yeah, and why certain people do certain things.
Okay. Love to see it.
Yes. How was your week?
My week, I think my week was good. I went out with my friends, a couple of days back for the first time this A break, which was nice because we need to go out and enjoy because I was stuck at home studying and stuff. So
Yeah.
that was nice. And then spiritually, I started reading First Samuel yesterday actually
Yeah.
because I hadn't been on my Bible reading Zoom because my mental health, whatever, mind has been fighting me for the past week. I think there's a day I cried myself to sleep.
Yes.
But I just thank God for His grace. I think God is always just there. And I think He also reminded me, you know how Paul was saying, like, is it Paul? I think it's Paul who was saying, I have a thorn in my flesh.
Yeah.
And then God was like, my grace is sufficient for you. So that has just been my reminder this week. So yeah, I'm good.
That's good.
So today's topic is modesty. So we're going to be getting into the nitty-gritties, getting in there, talking about modesty and everything. So to start us off, you can share your modesty journey, how it's been. Nathalie Nathalie BC versus Nathalie now. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think I ever dressed like a stripper or something like that. I've always dressed, again, I live under my parents' roof, so there's only so much I could wear. But I've definitely had a lot of convictions about what I wear. I remember the first time we went out, just the two of us, what I was wearing, every time I look back, I'm like, was I really wearing that?
Yeah.
So yeah, things like the bum shorts, the crop tops. Yeah. I mean, to some extent, I do wear crop tops now. I'm just going to put it out there just in case you see me wearing a crop top. But I wear it strategic. I wear them strategically. So I'll wear something that's like high rise, wear my crop top. And they're not like crop. They're not here or whatever. So yeah, back then I definitely will say I was not wearing things for God. I was just wearing for the sake of wearing. I was trying to, what is it? Yes, follow the trends. Definitely. But I will say the one thing that I wore that's definitely major is the bum shorts and the very, very much cropped crop tops. Yeah. And then a very recent conviction is showing my shoulders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I still do, but I don't know. I don't feel as comfortable wearing certain clothes that show my shoulders. I will show my shoulders, yes, but not with certain things like the spaghetti tops. I don't know. Yeah, and I think it's also just to do with the way my body has changed, because my body has changed a lot since, a lot. So there are certain things that have to change. Yeah. What is your story?
My story is very similar to yours. I think I have very strict parents. If you know my parents, you know that they don't tolerate bump shorts, crop tops, or any of that. Yeah. But I think I'm the last born. And you know how last borns can be.
Yeah.
So I sort of manipulated them, especially my mom, convinced her, because crop tops are fine, short shorts are okay. So yeah, I guess they sort of like warmed up to it and they allowed me to wear those things. But I think what I wore mostly is the short dresses. The short
Short dresses.
dresses, yeah. Those ones that will be tight and then they ride up as you walk. And then you just leave them riding up because you're like, people need to see my little thighs or whatever the case is. So that's what I wore. And then obviously after I gave my life to Christ, it changed, but not really drastically because I cannot say I was dressing very like a stripper or very skimpily. I was trying my best to be modest and to obey my parents, right? So yeah, I think the conviction just came. There's nothing really major. Like I still wear crop tops. Sorry to say, I still wear crop tops.
Yeah.
I still wear shorts. They just don't have to be shorts. Also, for me, I'm a very skinny person. I don't have any assets to show.
You do.
I don't. I really don't. So if I wear like a spaghetti top, I feel like it's not going to provoke anyone. Hopefully, I mean, yeah, because
People
I
get
don't have.
provoked easily. Oh. But yeah.
I definitely think like for modesty, for me personally, I think it's a conviction thing, and I think I feel like people try to inflict their convictions on other people to say if you have a conviction to not wear, I don't know, a spaghetti dress. Now I wear a spaghetti dress and then you come to me saying, hey, don't wear this, wada.
Yeah.
It becomes, I don't know, tricky at that. What do you think? Do you think it should be a conviction thing or?
Yeah, I think it definitely should be a conviction thing.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Because some people's convictions come based on the point that they are in their relationship with God. So if someone is still like a baby Christian and they still feel comfortable wearing what they're wearing, there's really no point in forcing them to wear long dresses and all of that just by forcing them and saying, do this because I told you to or because society says wear a long dress. They're not going to do that for God, right? And that's the point. We're doing everything we do for God. So it doesn't really help them because now, in the case that they're not going to, let's say it's church where you're told, don't wear short dresses. When they're out of church, if you don't really give them that reason behind wearing the long dress, they're going to wear their short dresses outside. Yes, but if you give them the reason, like tell them, wear this because you want to glorify God, then they'll be able to apply that everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think I just lost my thoughts.
She lost her thoughts.
I just lost my thoughts. Oh, yes. I feel like if it's not a conviction thing, if it's more of like a religious kind of a thing, like don't wear spaghetti dress, don't wear wada, it's going to make people, I think, you lose the beauty in actually having a relationship with God and actually listening to God to say, I have worn this outfit. God, what are you saying about it? And then actually listening to God to say, maybe remove this or maybe add a little cover up, so that it's more modest. So I think that's when people start to say, Christianity is too strict, or I don't like it because it's restricting, or whatever the case is, because it's like it might be approached with a religion mindset instead of you actually going to your Bible and reading it and then letting the conviction come. Yeah,
that's so true. One thing I always say is, like, when I'm wearing something, if Jesus were to walk into this room right now with what I'm wearing, would he be like, would I need to go change? Or would he say, okay, you look good? That's something I always think about. Yeah. And also you have to read the room. Like, where are you going? Because obviously, if you're in the house, if you want to wear your short night dress, you're sleeping. I mean, yeah.
But I actually have a question about that, about dressing for the occasion, right? How do you balance dressing for the occasion and being modest? I'll give a very extreme example.
Yeah.
Let's say you've been invited to the beach or a pool party, and obviously I'm not gonna wear jeans and a long shirt to the beach. No.
Yeah.
So how do you balance out like having to wear a bikini or like swimwear and like but being modest in the process?
At the same time. it's very much like possible. Very much possible. A recent encounter that I had, this person went to the beach in their bikini, whatever strings she had on. And then she, not like that, I'm just trying to describe it the best way possible. Yeah. And then she posted it. She posted it. The difference would have been she went to the beach in whatever it is she was wearing. She had a cover up. She did not need to post herself in those things. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to go to the beach in some sort of swimwear. And unfortunately or fortunately, I haven't gotten the conviction to wear those long sleeve swim thingies. And yeah. So I will wear my. There's a way of being modest in swimwear, I believe. Yeah, you can wear cover ups.
But I mean, the cover-ups still show skin like inside, which is why I keep saying it's a person-to-person conviction. Because if you try to look at it and be nitty-gritty about it, we are literally going to be walking around, I don't know, drenched in clothing. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a very trick question. But looking at it from a personal view, if I'm going to the beach, if I'm going to the pool, I'm going to wear my swimming costume and I'm going to wear a cover up or something of some sort that covers me up enough. But as soon as I'm going to go into the pool, I'm obviously not going to go into the cover up. Yeah, so I guess it also just depends. Like if I'm going to the pool with my friends, my girlfriends, and it's just us, maybe I'll be a little bit more comfortable. But if there are 10,000 guys around, yeah, I don't know, reading the room.
Yeah. But would you go to the extreme of, I'm never going to the beach again because I don't want to show my thighs?
No.
Okay.
No, I am going to go to the beach. If I get the conviction of don't show your thighs or something, there are costumes that literally end here. Like I wore those for swimming, like for school swimming. They end there. Like I feel like right now the world is really evolving. You can find anything.
Yeah.
You can get things tailor made. If your conviction is I need to not show my thighs, you will not show your thighs because you'll find a way around it.
Yeah, and I also even think the clothes have even changed. Because with long dresses, I've seen the dress will be long. Just turn around. Just turn around. And the whole back is out. So even with like finding the clothes, like how do you even find the clothes that are modest? Now you have to go to a tailor to get it altered and everything like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But are you like if you're willing to do it and if it's something that you truly believe in, you can make it work.
Yeah.
You will find that shop that sells swimwear that is modest enough for you. Yeah, you will find it.
But I also think the reason why, maybe, I don't know, allegedly, the reason why I think modesty can be difficult is because when you are modest, you get less attention from guys. So it becomes like a tricky thing of like, sometimes you want to show that car cleavage or you want to wear that car short dress because you know the guys are going to be like, oh, you look good.
But are they the right guys? Like
Ooh.
I don't know, the attention that you want to bring to yourself by wearing a certain something is a good attention. Because if you need your breasts to be out for someone to like you, I don't know. Like I'd rather have. I mean, I get why people would like attention because I guess it's nice. But then, are you willing to risk your relationship with God just for attention from a guy who's probably not even the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a great question. Yeah. And I feel like maybe modesty actually diverts the attention from you to maybe Jesus. Maybe the way you actually dress, people will be like, this one probably has a relationship with God because she's the only one wearing a dress that reaches her ankles and she's the only modest one. But it can be very, very difficult. Do you think you've ever been in a situation where being modest has been extremely hard?
Hard. I don't know. I think so. I don't know. Maybe. Actually, maybe. I guess like with the pool one, like the swimming one, because Guys, I have not gotten the conviction to wear the swimsuits that are like reaching my ankles and stuff. No, I also want to look and feel pretty. You can still feel pretty in those long, whatever they call them, scuba diving outfits.
Scuba diving is crazy.
That's how they look like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's still hard for me. Well, I haven't really gone out and actually had to go to like a pool or the beach. What I did. But guys, you can be decent in your swimwear. You really can. You can find the right balance between looking good, being able to have fresh air, and still looking modest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think modesty is a thing that starts from maybe the inside, not maybe, but it is something that starts from within, because I feel like if you have validation, if you don't need male validation, let me say that, you are not going to dress, let me say, skimpily or however, that other way,
Yeah.
because you are fulfilled inside. And that fulfillment only comes from the word, it only comes from having a relationship with God. So unfortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, everything just comes down to reading your word and being in it more and more. I feel like the more you read your word, the more the conviction comes.
True.
Yeah.
That's so true. And it's all about conviction and actually listening out for God's word. As I said, ask yourself when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, if God were to come in right now, is he going to be okay with what I'm wearing? And you can actually hear God's voice. And sometimes you won't even need to question what you're wearing because you know it looks wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes you will know, I'm bored, you know. So yeah, you just really have to listen out for God's word.
Yeah. And maybe when you're, oh, sorry, you can continue.
I was going to say maybe also ask for advice, because sometimes you may look at something and it looks okay, but then from an outside perspective, it doesn't look modest. And then when you hear that perspective, think about it, pray about it, and is it God speaking to you? Because sometimes God does speak to us through other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you the same question, or the question tied into that, about like, how do you balance letting someone have their journey? Let's say you and I are close, right?
Yes.
We are very, very close, right? And then, so you have the freedom to come to me and be like, what you're wearing is not make sure. So how do you strike a balance between letting someone go through their journey and also correcting them in love about whatever it is they're wearing?
It can be really hard sometimes, because sometimes people are not willing to accept it. But I will say, sometimes people need a little push, a little nudge before they actually bloom. So sometimes you being quiet, instead of telling someone, oh, hey, maybe what you're wearing is not the best, instead of being quiet, somewhat tell them. Because I feel like sometimes when we're quiet, we end up maybe even closing a blessing for someone, because maybe you're the person who's supposed to speak to that person. And if I don't tell you, who knows? Maybe you don't even know, you don't realize that what you're doing is wrong. And God speaks to us through people, I think I said. So yeah, say it. I think you said this in one of the other episodes, whereby you're supposed to lead someone to the cross.
Yeah.
So you can say it with love by leading the person to the cross and ensuring that instead of just saying, don't wear that, you're actually saying, no, wear this because it glorifies God, or don't wear this because, it's not glorifying God.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's very true. Leading someone to the cross and doing it in love. Obviously, you shouldn't go to someone and be like, wakazoshama uri kuita kunge. You know those words that people use. Yeah. So yeah, just correcting people in love. Or even, I feel like the people that do it best are those aunties and gogos from church. When you wear a short thing, you just see them coming to you and be like, what you're wearing, it's not make sure. But I have some, let me not say some controversial questions, a controversial question. Do you feel like modesty is too focused on the women's side and nobody talks about male modesty?
I agree with that 100%. Like, I actually had a question for you too, but I'll ask that later.
Yeah.
I think, because when you think of modesty, even if you watch, I don't know, a sermon about modesty, it's always don't show your breasts, don't show your bum, all of these things addressing the women. But what about the men? Because modesty is for everyone.
Yeah.
Modesty is for everyone. We all need to glorify God. And I think the unfortunate side of it is that women are the ones who, I don't know. Yes, women provoke the men, right? Apparently.
But men provoke us too, hey?
But then us being provoked is not validated. Like you never hear someone saying, "Oh, you boy, don't wear shorts because you're provoking the women." No, it's always don't wear tight things because you're provoking the men. Yeah. So it's always about how the other person feels, and it's always the man. But I've never heard of someone ever saying the men are provoking the women. Plus, also women don't act on their emotions as much as men do. Or,
Really?
yeah, I don't think I've ever. Women don't act on their like attraction.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not emotion.
Yeah.
Attraction.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, that
men
makes sense.
will be staring. Yeah.
Because I also feel like, I think the other day when I was scrolling on, I don't know if I was scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, I don't know. But I saw a guy,
Yeah.
right? And he was preaching the word. He was preaching the word. But he was shirtless. He was shirtless. But he had a Bible open and everything like that. And I just asked myself the question, if a woman was to come in a bra and open the Bible and preach to you, everyone in the comments would be like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
She's provoking us and everything like that. So I really feel like modesty should be a two-way thing and not just one-sided. Because we cannot say women are not provoked by men. Women are definitely provoked by men. I guess we just don't act on it. But like, don't be coming on my For You page with your abs out, shirtless, preaching the word of the Lord.
Yeah.
Please. Like, no.
So what do you think modesty looks like for men?
For men, put a shirt on. Put a shirt on. Yeah, but I also think it's not like focused on because it's not really like a lot.
Yeah.
But I think that's the one for me, like, put your shirt on, please. Don't be, even the vest. Put a shirt on, not a vest. A shirt. Yeah.
They want to show their muscles. What are these ones? Triceps, biceps.
Biceps. Which ones are the triceps?
Yes. The ones, these ones.
Triceps.
Biceps. So what's this?
Forearm. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
And maybe also not wearing, I don't know, tights. But also men, I don't know, I've never seen a guy wearing
Tights
before.
Skinny jeans.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the shirt one. Just don't be shirtless, I feel like, yeah.
And also that, I don't know how to describe this. Oh, okay. You know how we have cleavage and we're not supposed to be showing too much cleavage?
Oh, yes.
The men have this one.
Which one?
Like,
I thought you were talking about the buttons that will be open a little bit here and then they put a chain.
oh, that one's another one. But this one, where they wear their pants very low. And then you see that cafe situation. Yeah. Should we be seeing that?
No. Yeah, and this is definitely seduce a girl. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so I think, modesty should be a two-way thing and not just focused on the women.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've had enough, like, especially for church. Bolelo. It's 2025. Bolelo.
What do you mean?
So yeah, it's very, I don't know, it's a tricky thing.
Yeah, it is very tricky. Very, very tricky. What's your opinion on, like, you know how women get raped, right? A woman will get raped and people's first question would be, what was she wearing, right? I get we are supposed to dress a certain way, but what we're wearing and how modest we look should not justify people's wrongdoings. We can talk about her modesty after we have addressed the crime, I think. That is my opinion. I don't know. Yes, obviously wearing a certain something can provoke men, but if I wear a long dress, my arms covered, a man can be provoked easily because at the end of the day, I do look pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am 50-50 about this one. Very much on the borderline.
50-50.
Because on the flip side, or let me start with your side, yes, men will always be men. And people will always be people. Lust will always be lust. And rape will always be rape. Like, these things will just, like, happen inevitably. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a long dress or a short one or whatever the case is. But I also feel like being modest reduces the chances, I feel like. Because if you think about it, if you think about it, if you think about it, let's say I go somewhere and I am putting on, I don't know, a long loose, right, skirt or dress, and I'm covered up. A man is not able to see anything. Like, maybe they can visualize, I don't know, but I think the what is it called? The appetites will be reduced a little bit. So maybe they might just be like, no, maybe I'm not going to do that. I think, I don't know, this thing of rape is a very, I'm even supposed to be saying this word.
I don't know.
I think we need to leave it out.
Really?
Let's say grapes. Yeah, I think this thing of grapes is a tricky thing because nothing can justify it at the end of the day, even if you're modest, immodest, or even if you're walking at 11 p.m. or at 11 a.m. It's just always going to happen. I don't know.
I mean, I get that it could be reduced. I get that side. Yeah.
But at the same time,
I think my only argument is we shouldn't justify it. That's the only.
I mean, but
we know we shouldn't justify it.
I mean, but like, think
Okay,
about
so
it.
we should have sex before marriage because he or she looked too pretty. So we're justifying the act just because.
I mean, to be quite fair. Listen, wait. Let's put things, let me give a very practical example. Let's say you go to your boyfriend's house, right? And you're alone in that house. And then you go to his room. And then you decide, it's very hot today. It's so hot. Let me just take off my shirt and let me just like take off my pants. It's hot. And just like lay on the bed and sleep. Right? When your boyfriend comes into that room and he takes one look at you.
Yeah.
I feel like the appetite will be more because he can actually see things. But at the same time, it's also not justified. I don't know. I just feel like being immodest or showing skin increases the appetite. And it also says in the Bible something like we shouldn't provoke men. Right? I don't know the verse. I'm not really sure of the verse, but I know it's in there. I know it's in there somewhere. So, I don't know. It's a very tricky thing.
It is very tricky. But now that you've explained it, I understand. I really understand. But okay, so for me, my only I'm not saying people should wear things that provoke them in. They should definitely not wear things that provoke them in. I'm just saying we shouldn't now justify and say, oh, just because she was wearing a mini skirt, that's why we can say the man was, he couldn't help it, so we can't blame him. No, we should blame him because why is his mind doing all of that? And wait, if I were to wear also, like, what if it's my face? What if it's my face that's provoking him? But here in the Ganyanso like, I don't know.
I really don't know. I also feel like men eat with their eyes before they eat you. Okay, so when they see things going like this, when they see, okay, let me be PG. Okay, when they see things visually and things are moving, things are making movement, it's going to entice them. But also at the same time, other women have generally, let me say, they're shaped well and God blessed them with a nice, beautiful shape. No matter what they wear, no matter what they wear, it's always going to show.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't justify. I think, I agree with you now that it doesn't justify. What you're wearing doesn't justify the act of rape.
And then I agree with you that you're still supposed to wear the good things to avoid it. At least be found on the right side when it does happen. So it's like a
50-50
50-50, yeah.
But now I have a question for you. For you.
I'm scared.
Do you think when you're dressing or when you're dressing up, do you really dress for yourself and to glorify God? Or do you actually dress for validation, truthfully speaking?
Truthfully speaking.
Or maybe you can compare before versus now.
Right now, I'll start off with right now. I think I have a good balance of dressing up for myself and for glorifying God. Why I say that is because sometimes I leave the house wearing the most random things because I want to be comfortable and I don't care what anybody else thinks. But then again, it depends on the occasion. Like if I'm going for, I don't know, an interview, or if I'm going for lunch or dinner, something a little bit more serious, I'll obviously wear something decent so that I'm also visually appealing to the people around me. But then sometimes at church I'll be wearing the most random things. I will still look modest, but I'll just be wearing something random. So yeah, whereas back then, a simple trip to village, I would not leave without wearing something that the men could at least look at, or the boys, not men, boys.
Oh my God.
No, like it sounds, because I was young, so it
Yeah,
sounds like
okay.
I was trying to. But yeah, the boys could look at something nice. But now I could literally, if I don't want people to see me, and if I don't care what people see, I will wear whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Mm.
And I
And
agree
you?
with you so much. I feel like when I'm in my neighborhood, if you catch me in my neighborhood, don't even, okay, let me not say don't come up to me, but I will definitely be found in pajamas. Because
Yeah.
I'm in the hood. Like, I'm walking to the tuck shop. I don't need to be dressing,
Yeah.
for validation. But
Yes.
I definitely feel like still right now, I really struggle with that. Because without getting into too much detail, when I was young, back when I was young, I struggled with validation issues. Are there issues? I don't imagine.
Man, problems.
I don't know. Like, I wasn't seen. I felt very unseen as a child, right? So I would do extra things so that someone would notice me. So I feel like it's something I still struggle with. Even last year, especially church outfits were a big thing for me. Huge thing for me. I was that girl in heels every Sunday. And like you can dress like that and not seek validation. But personally, I wanted people to turn heads. When I walked into church, I wanted people to be like, yo, this girl is looking great today. So I feel like it's something I'm still struggling with and I'm working through it. I feel like this year is definitely a little bit better. I only wore heels to church once.
Oh.
This whole year. So I'm definitely proud of myself.
Yeah.
I'm more low-key now and I don't seek the validation. Also, probably because I'm now closer to God and I've been in my word more. So I'm validated by God, not by people, but I'm still struggling with that so much still.
That makes a lot of sense. I think I also did extra. Like each that one time I went out with those shorts. That was definitely extra. I don't know now why. I don't know why I don't care. I actually don't know.
But it's a good thing that you don't care.
Yeah, it is a good thing. I just don't care. I could wear Crocs. I could wear the same outfits. Yeah.
Crocs.
Like I can wear the same outfit with the Crocs at the same place, and I don't care. I remember extra lessons. Ooh, extra lessons for me. So where I went for extra lessons, like everyone was there. Like all the cool boys or all the cool girls, like everyone was there. Most of my pressure came from the cool girls because the cool girls always looked good. They always had their hair done, nails done, everything done, especially during the holiday. They always looked good. Hey, guys, I couldn't care less. Like, I would show up in my sweatpants and my Crocs and my slippers with my cornrows, like anything.
Because you're there to what?
I'm there
Sign
to
X,
learn.
sign X, DX,
Yeah.
DY, DY, DX, what?
DX, DY. Yeah. Yeah. So I think it is a good thing.
Yeah.
But I guess sometimes you also just need to look presentable. Yeah, I don't think I'll be looking like a bum, but I just won't be. If I don't feel the need to look extra, I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think everything just goes back to the word because I think I definitely did notice that not that I like attention, but I do things for attention. I'm not going to lie. It's nice to be told, you look pretty or you look nice because I guess it's something, like I said, I liked before in my childhood. My childhood was traumatic. But we're not going to get into that. But yeah, I think Yeah, it's definitely a struggle. But I think,
Yeah.
just getting into the word and getting filled by the Holy Spirit and everything like that. I think that
Yeah.
helps.
It's such a valid struggle though, because yeah, sometimes validation feels so good. Very, very good. I also used to like words of affirmation so much. Like, oh guys. Words of affirmation from anyone really. Like,
Yeah.
and you obviously fulfilled those words of
Aw.
affirmation all the time. But I don't know. It's a very valid struggle because validation feels nice.
So nice.
But then it doesn't feel the void. The void can only be filled by God. So a little bit of validation mixed with you just doing your things for God like we're supposed to can really help you even now with your modesty. Yeah, because some of the women, if you look at them, sometimes they won't be comfortable. Like wearing their mini skirts, they're always like,
Pulling things, you're
you
always
know,
adjusting.
it's not comfortable sometimes. So we're doing it for people. Why
Yeah.
when we have God who literally accepts you when you're in your PJs?
Yeah.
So
Literally.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just, honestly, it's just a struggle. I struggle with modesty all the time. Sometimes if you catch me outside, you'd be like, what are you wearing? But I
Yeah.
think, it's just that thing. And maybe sometimes if the distance between God and I has been widened, sometimes I'll wear something and not even care. Or sometimes I'll have certain thoughts and be like, that's okay. That's when I know you need to go back to your word and read it.
Yeah.
And I think is it First Peter or Second Peter? I'm not sure. It says, whatever is true, whatever is pure,
Pure.
whatever is whatever is good, basically, whatever shows good fruit is what you should think about. So I think everything just starts from the mind. And you know how the Bible also said, something, the renewing of your mind. Everything starts by the renewing of your mind, and your mind can only be renewed by the word of the Lord, the word of the living God. So I think just going back to the word changes mindsets when it comes to modesty.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Because again, going back to the thing of you cannot change your mindset based on people's views, which is why when you're trying to tell someone to dress a certain way, you should definitely lead them to the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also feel like it's exhausting following trends and what people say, because today crop tops will be trending, tomorrow long whatever will be trending, the
Yeah.
next day. So it becomes very exhausting and it drains your budget, yourself.
Ooh.
Everything is just drained.
Yeah.
So the word is the only way that that mindset can be shifted.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The word.
Let the word shape your modesty. Amen. Amen.
And just always ask yourself the question, if Jesus were to walk in right now, do I need to go change? No, you should always,
Say no.
yeah, you should always look decent enough for Jesus to walk in and you'll still be comfortable.
But I also think sometimes what influences modesty is your friends or the people that you are always around. Because if those people are comfortable with, or if they're always wearing short dresses, for example, and maybe you see that they're wearing short dresses and they're getting attention,
Yeah.
you will be inclined to also wear short dresses because that's what they're doing. So if you find friends that are godly, even though it's so hard, but if you find friends that have godly values and that are actually on a real journey with Christ, you will be motivated to be modest every single day.
Yeah, that's so true. Because again, also your environment, if you have friends who are godly, they will tell you, oh, don't wear that, or oh, something's showing. But if your friends are comfortable with having everything out, it will also, so I agree with that.
Because I think even yesterday we were on a call that was supposed to be 5 minutes, but it was like over an hour.
Yeah.
And we were talking about modesty, and we were looking for outfits to wear for this thing, for this podcast. And we were saying, this one is a crop top. This one, it doesn't do. This one shows my shoulders. And it was just nice to have someone who understands where you're coming from, because someone else could have definitely been like, they're just shoulders.
Yeah.
And now you're disobeying God when God said, don't wear that. But you should be obedient to what God says.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize we were actually, getting into our modest era.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it was that difficult for us, maybe.
Yeah, I think also just because, as you said, our parents really sort of grounded us enough. Because I see some things that people wear these days, and I'm like, for me, even if I was not on like my spiritual journey with God, there are certain things my parents would just not allow me to do. Even if I wanted to wear it, I couldn't. So that definitely helped me because I didn't have to detach from a lot of things because I did not have them.
But you know what? I feel like if we didn't know God, we'd definitely be carrying 2 outfits.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely, because
Oh yeah, people do that. Where they carry their actual outfits and then leave the house in sweatpants.
yeah, because you know what they say? It's shama time. Shama, don't shama, but yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah. And also, just one little question. You know how sometimes it gets really, really hot? Should our clothes all of a sudden be not modest because it's hot? Yeah. So then the only time we're dressing modestly is when it's cold. Does that make sense?
But also, even when it's cold, I have a question for you. Do you think tight clothes are immodest? Like the tight jeans, the tight clothes that show your curves and your figure.
I think it depends. It really depends. One thing we actually forgot to say is sometimes modesty also depends on your body. A tight dress on me looks so different from the way a tight dress looks on you.
Yeah.
I wear tight dresses. I have 2 or 3 tight dresses. I haven't worn them in a while, but I don't know. I think it just really depends. I personally have not gotten a conviction about my tight clothing. I mean, it's also not like tight within the corset is like, it's not like that, but it is body hugging. So, yeah, there are certain body types that look a bit different in tight clothing and it tends to not look modest. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like, that is the situation. So, yeah. Oh, it's a very tricky one. It's a very, very tricky one.
Yeah.
But I have somewhat gotten certain convictions about my tight clothing. I will wear the dress, but I will wear a hoodie on top. I will wear a jacket or I will wear a shirt, something to balance out the tightness. Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I wear my tight clothes. I'm not gonna lie. I still wear my tight. I have so many tight things. I think also because I am tiny. No, okay, I'm not tiny, but I am a skinny person. Like I keep saying, I don't have any assets because
She has assets.
what is it called? I'm a door.
She's not a door.
I'm so serious. I'm being so real.
No.
So even if I wear a tight dress,
She has assets, guys.
no,
It
I
looks
don't.
good.
You don't get do it. So yeah, but my point is just that like I feel like when I wear tight things, it's not that provocative because I don't have like anything to show as compared to someone would be on the thicker side. Or even if I put on some shorts, it's not as provoking. But I do see the stairs. I wear shorts in my neighborhood when I walk and people will be like, oh, she's wearing shorts.
Why is she wearing shorts? Yeah.
How do you feel about wearing trousers to church? Because apparently at my church, it's illegal to wear trousers.
Well, for us, we don't have a specific rule about trousers. I mean, again, if you're provoking the men, they'll say don't provoke the men.
But you can still provoke them in that bandage skirt.
Which is why we shouldn't just follow things for the sake of following. Like, yes, obviously, if you're in a certain institution, you do have to follow the rules. But then, again, we're going to provoke the men all the time, guys. We're pretty girls. What should we do? But, yeah, for us, we're allowed to wear trousers. And my opinion on that, I think probably if I were to wear like tight trousers or some tights, maybe they would also be like, here, sure. But then if I wear some pants, like a suit, I think they'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to a church that's like that. My church, I don't know how many conversations I've had with my mom about wearing trousers to church. This one time when my mom was not home, I was like, I'm gonna wear pants to church. And it was not those tight pants. It was loose pants, the loosest pants I have in my wardrobe. I was like, you know what? Let me go to church in these pants.
Yeah.
The stairs,
Ooh,
the stairs, the judging eyes. And I was like, guys, I'm wearing pants. Like, what is so, I don't know, immodest about pants? I don't know. Maybe it's because my church is very traditional and it's full of old people, backward people.
But then I also don't understand it though.
Yeah.
Because pants, I would actually prefer someone to wear like a nice suit than to wear a bandage skirt, like you said, because obviously the bandage skirt will provoke the men more, like they say and claim,
Yeah.
provoking the men.
Everything. Don't do this because men.
Because men, oh, guys, no.
Yeah.
No. Can the men fix them? Guys, for me, I feel like no matter what I wear, there is still some sort of provoking that I'm going to do. Because at the end of the day, as you said, if someone is gifted, even if they wear the loose dress or even if they wear the skirt, stuff is still going to show.
Yeah. And one thing about a man, he will ask for your number. It doesn't matter you haven't taken a shower, you're wearing a bonnet or in pajamas.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Okay.
We always speak of modesty, right? From the perspective of what we wear. What about how we speak? How do you think we are modest? Like, how do we show our modesty? Through the way we speak, the way we act? Yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay. Okay. Let me think about this.
Yeah.
I think let me start with the way we speak, or the way that I would like to speak, is speaking cleanly, and not using cuss words or swearing, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the Bible also says something like, what does it say? Your no should be a no, and your yes should be a yes. You're not supposed to say toot no or toot yes. Your no should be a no and your yes should be a yes. So I definitely want to speak cleanly and not use that other vain language. But it's kind of hard because I think that we said this, I think maybe the last episode, that when I panic or if I bump my foot onto something, it just comes out of my mouth. I don't know why.
It just happens.
And then when I'm talking to people, I think, when I'm angry, I can talk. I can talk. So I think, just taming my tongue, like it says in James. Yeah, and just saying things in a nice tone, calming down.
Yeah.
Because it's not what you say, it's how you say it, first of all. And then also minding the things that you say, because the words that should come out of my mouth should be words that build and not words that destroy.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to my character, I shouldn't be found beating up people and everything like that.
Yeah.
So, I think also just going back to the Bible. But I think my prayer also every day is, how in Isaiah, Isaiah's tongue or mouth was burnt with that.
Yeah.
Yes, just asking God to burn my tongue so that I don't say vile things.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, the swearing part, I think people have normalized swearing a lot. And it's not nice.
Yeah.
Like, why are you just swearing? But then at the same time, I understand where they're coming from. They really truly need God, because I also used to be in a point where I was just swearing. We'll just be like all the time. Unprovoked. And also, as you said, the way I also speak with people, the way I deal with arguments and stuff. But what arguments have I been? Okay, but
Girl.
but I will say sometimes when people provoke me, sometimes I don't control myself the way I'm supposed to. Like, if you provoke me, I will also come back. Those comebacks. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm also a very petty person. If you go low, I will go to the ground.
Yeah.
But I need to stop doing that.
We really do. Yeah. I think that's one thing that just adds on to your modesty, because you could be wearing the long dress, but if the words that come out of your mouth are bad and yucky and sour, then you're not glorifying God.
And what did I want to ask? I think my last question is like, what are your key takeaways from the Bible about modesty or from characters in the Bible? Yeah.
Well, I was watching The Chosen. I'm pretty sure a lot of us know The Chosen. And from that, because I watched The Chosen while reading my Bible at the same time, all the women dress elegantly. Like they cover their bodies. And even if they have some sort of skin showing, I don't know, there's just some elegance that comes with each woman. I'll take Mary, for example. Mary was a virgin, and even the way she dressed, you could tell why she was a virgin. You know, she dressed for herself. They covered their hair. I mean, not covering her hair, but I don't know. They just looked very elegant, classy, covered themselves. You know, yeah. That's. I mean, I'm not going to look like them, unfortunately. I don't think
Because we're not living in
Yeah.
200 BC.
Yeah. But I can definitely look elegant and I can definitely, you know, yeah. And also the way they're soft spoken. I can be loud sometimes and that's okay. That's
And it's
okay.
fine. It's
Yes.
totally okay.
It's totally fine. But I just like the things that come from their mouth, even in points of anger. It's not sour, as I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's something I hope I can be like.
Yeah.
Yes. And you?
I think for me, I'm not gonna go like in detail because also we're running out of time. So just read your Bible. Like if you read, I think the books that really help, First Corinthians definitely really helps with modesty. And pretty much all the books that Paul wrote, pretty much.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul.
Shout out to that man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely, I think in one of the books, he was saying you should clothe yourselves with dignity and honor instead of clothing yourselves with clothing that's expensive, or I guess in that time Louis Vuitton, Gucci, what.
Yeah.
So I guess it's also saying it's about your character that matters the most.
Yeah.
So I would challenge someone to read the Bible for themselves. First Corinthians for a start. And there's a lot in that book about modesty.
There is.
Yeah.
One last thing. I think it's actually in Corinthians, I don't know which one, where Paul says your body is a temple. So obviously a temple is not going to have patches of no paint. They will go and paint. When they see patches of no paint, they'll say, hey guys, we need to renovate. We need to do all of this. The way you look at your house or your room and you think, I need to repaint, I need to add some decorations, I need to do all of that. Do that with your body because your body is a temple. And Jesus, we always saying, Jesus, please live in me, please live in me. Jesus wants to live in a mansion. He doesn't want to live in whatever things you're making him live in. So, like, let him live properly, you know? Yeah, treat your bodies like the temples they are.
But I think also to tie in with that, there's a theory that people have out there that you know how people can just get in and get out of a temple as they please when you want, even if it's 12 a.m. you get in and you get out whoever. You can even get in when you're like 3-4 people, even 100 people can get into a temple. But that's not what it's saying.
Yeah,
that's not what it's saying. It's saying that you should take care of your temple.
Yeah.
Right. Sweep it. I don't know, paint it, clean it. Tenga out to my spray and wipe it. Shiny sa temple yak. Yeah. So yeah, I think
definitely. What you said about like self-care basically, it also ties into your modesty. You can't look good and have a little smell. You know, like take care of your bodies. Guys, God gave us these bodies. Do you realize that? Take care of it.
And you only have one body.
Yeah.
So might as well take care of it. Yeah, so I think we're going to get into our last segment, which is music. So you can share with us your song of the week.
My song of the week is Fill Me Up by CJ. I think that's how you pronounce it, CJ or CJ, whatever.
CJ is crazy.
I went on Google and it said you pronounce it as CJ.
Really?
But then I think it's CJ.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, Fill Me Up by CJ. It's a very nice song. It has some nice beats to it. It can replace your, I don't know, your R&B girl, body groups or whatever you listen to. Yeah.
Okay. My song of the week is You Are by Nontokozo Mkize featuring Brandon Praise. And I really do recommend this album. It's called Lindiwe. This album is so good. If you like calm music, yeah, it'll definitely be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've reached the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please do like, comment, share, guys. Please share this podcast, subscribe, leave a comment. Yes, the comments. What are they commenting today?
The dress.
The dress emoji.
Yeah, the dress emoji.
If you got to the end of the video, comment a dress emoji. And yeah.
Wait, shout out to the person who actually commented down a green emoji.
There's actually 2.
Really 2?
Yeah.
Well done, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
We love you so much.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to read your Bibles
and pray.
Bye.